legal status and protection. Following the incident, the court granted Jackson a permanent injunction for protection against dating violence. She voluntarily agreed to testify against Pierce in criminal proceedings. However, she ultimately consented to his entry into a 1-year pretrial intervention program, which strictly mandated that Pierce have zero contact with her for 12 months. And so that's going to bring an end to this review and commentary of this event involving Pierce Jr. As you can see, I tried to bring you guys a more of a better scenery by conducting this commentary outside instead of being in the office. Don't know if it was such a good idea or not. Probably overheating by the sun, constantly being bombarded by ants in the grass or people walking by in my neighborhood that actually don't even live here. For some reason or another, my neighborhood has been overcome or overridden with homeless people or drug heads. And so I come out and do my videos and they looking at me like I'm strange when they are the strange ones, because I've been here over 55 years in this neighborhood. But it is what it is. I decided I'll bring a new and different type of response. I'll give you guys a more of a sighting background than me sitting on the deck or inside a office. It's always a good thing when you're able to come outside and enjoy the natural things, especially this time of year. The weather is beautiful outside, even though it's hot. And of course, we are in the midst of summer. But I'm dumbfounded by this individual, Pierce. His attitude, his behavior is very questionable. At first, I looked over it until I actually got into this story and decided to do a review on it. This young man seemed to have a behavior problem. I don't know if he feels like he's entitled simply because of his size or his status that he has in life, simply because he has made it to the NFL. Being as young as he is, he has a long way to go still. And how he goes on beyond this point determines how well or how successful he will be. Start out real young like this and you really are successful in life. And if you don't get a hold of your bad behavior, you could be thrown overboard before your career actually gets started. And I would hate to see that happen to a young man with such a potential. But here you have two individuals, both are stars in their own right, in their own career. So in a sense, you have two bull-headed people that decided to date each other. And it seems like they are possibly jealous of each other, or one is jealous of the other because maybe she's getting more clout than he is. Personally, if I was involved in a situation like this, to where I was able to date such a successful individual, I wouldn't be jealous of her. I would be quite proud to be with this individual, and I would try to support her in any way that I could. But for some reason or another, Pierce Jr.'s behavior does not subscribe to that. And as you can see in the video, it took about 7 officers to actually bring this individual down and to put him into custody. And so now we know how he made it to the NFL, being a linebacker at about 6'5", probably way over 300 pounds. Young man has a very bright future ahead of him if he doesn't mess things up. Personally, I think he needs a behavioral adjustment, and maybe he can get this by going through program. But for some reason or another, a lot of times you find individuals like this seem to always have a behavior problem, especially when they are young. Life does not evolve around one individual just because you have attained a certain status in life. And so hopefully this individual will learn that and do not throw away his career. But that's going to do it for this video. Once again, we thank you for rocking with us and tuning in to each and every episode. Shout out to Florida law enforcement officers, state troopers, and Doral PD. I think that's near Miami-Dade County. They had something on their hands in trying to get this individual under control. Once again, we thank you for rocking with us. Ask if you would to support the channel simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget to hit the notification bells so that you would know when we are doing a upload. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.